turf, and they sent on their way from the 1600 metre marker. Carritage is right there shortly after the start. Onesie Simona's getting a better position. Butanoir's on the outside of runners. Spring in Seattle's caught very wide in the early stages. They are followed by Lascia Tanella. Along the inside of that one there we find Trip Queens. That race is about 5 lengths off the leader. Spring in Seattle's the widest of all. So they go to the 1100 metre marker. Further back in the field then is Online, and along the inside Trip Queens, and then we go back to African Sunbird. That's racing about 9 lengths off the leader. Then comes Tanami. At the back of the field is Salsa Queen, about 7 lengths from top to tail. Approaching the 1000 metre marker, Simona just the leader. Spring in Seattle's on the outside, then the Grey Royal Rose. Carritage is at the rail, only 2.5 lengths off them. Online on the outside with Bureau Noir, that's got the green cap. Lascia Tanella's further back in the run, then comes Trip Queens. Between the two of them, Miss Minver, Argonova. Behind that one, African Sunbird, and Tanami. At the back, Salsa Queen. As they turn into the home stretch, and it's Simona the leader, but Royal Rose the Grey, the first one who challenged, then 1C. Bureau Noir's on the outside. Miss Minver between runners starts to run on. Lascia Tanella's on the outside. Tanami's also come from nowhere. Miss Minver, 1Z, Tanami, Bureau Noir on the outside, but Miss Minver over the last 100 metres. Miss Minver, 1Z's fighting right back, but Miss Minver's going to win it. 1Z ran second, Tanami third, and it's close for fourth. Trip Queens or Lascia Tanella. The hat-trick for Miss Minver. Equipped with the blinkers once again, number 1, Anthony Del Page, Miss Minver, Dean Cannemeyer, and they win it by about half to 3/4 of a length. Second, number 12, 1Z. Third place, Tanami, who runs on very nicely. At 6:30 the place, Tanami, Lausanne Forbes Stables really in form. Trip Queens will just run fourth from Lascia Tanella, Bureau Noir, Salsa Queen, African Sunbird. Then came Royal Rose and Carritage. And further back, Simona and Argonova. Followed by Online. We'll take a look at the head-on. Miss Minver's 470 the win. Comes through about 6 off the right-hand side with the blinkers. And Tanami's in the middle of your picture. Runs on very nicely, does Tanami. And 1Z also won't go away, runs a nice race as well. So that was the first race on the turf for a couple of months, and we've got races 9 and 10. Enjoying the turf and poly this afternoon. Until the 9th race, back to the studio.
Just seen the best weighted number 1, Miss Minver, come through and notch up her 4th victory to date from just 7 runs. She's really acquitted herself well. Dean, she's a horse who just seems to be improving, and the aid of blinkers have certainly woken her up.
Oh no, absolutely, Sheldon. I mean, today she was probably the most impressive win today. You know, and I think she's learning to. Always noticed she was sluggish at the machine, and Anthony had to help her, and then she would kick, and she was a bit all over the place up the straight in her previous runs. And since we fitted blinkers on her, I think she made her concentrate more. And but today, you know, she pulled him through nicely today. I thought she won a very good race. She got the split. She was on her way. She still, as he says, he'll tell you more. You know, when she hit the front, she just went to dive to the outside and he straightened up. But that was a very good run. I mean, she's a very well-bred filly.
The dynasties you know very well.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't mind training another one like that. And out of a Singspiel mare where mother could run, I think the mother raced in Durban. And so well done to George, who's here today, and to Jean Malabe, and to David Avery and all the connections, and my whole team that's keeping the fort going. And it was a good winner. You know, she's won 4 out of 6, and she's not a big filly, but if you look at her, you know, she actually looks like a speed filly. But out of a Singspiel mare by Dynasty, she's got to be looking for the smile, and she's proven that to us. So it was a good win.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Sheldon. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done to Dean Cannemeyer. Number 1, Miss Minver has come good, the daughter of Dynasty from the Dean Cannemeyer stable. Anthony Del Pesh. Now, you've ridden her in all her starts to date, and from day one, she looked like she was going to take some time to learn, but she's quickened up quickly.
yeah, she's tiny. It's all heart with her, and we've done very well with her. I mean, if you look at her, you wouldn't think she would win 4 races. So very good job by Dean, and we put a blinkers on her, and I think that made the difference. And the way she won on the grass today, I think she prefers the grass than the poly, because she travelled really good, and I felt I got there a little bit too soon with her because she likes to look around. That's why she ducked towards the outside. But I knew when I get after her, she's going to go on. Let's hope she can win a little bit more races for her. She's an honest little filly. She tries very hard. Very well done to Dean. A lot of support. I really appreciate it.
Now, distance-wise, they tried over the mile last time. She won well. Today was probably her most impressive. So I think another 6 months down the line, she'll probably get a 2,000.
No, I think she'll get a 2,000 definitely. But that's Dean's job. So leave it up to him. But she's so relaxed in her race, But when she's winning over the right distance, don't change what's happening. What's a winning team, So rather stay that way. Very well done to my sponsors, Wilgerbos Drift and Maritzfontein.
Thank you. Anthony Del Pesh partnering number 1 Miss Minver, 7th run to date for her 4th victory. This daughter of dynasties climbing the ladder and climbing that ladder very quickly.